Could this unit be your easy and budget-friendly entry point into custom water cooling? I'll turn this part inside out so you can see for yourself. Welcome to the Pixel Generator channel, and let's get into this. This is a quick teardown and comparison of the low pump, reservoir, and CPU block combo called Eisbaer made by Alphacool, here in its solo state. I'll also give you a visual comparison between this and the Laing DDC and D5 pumps. Starting off, this is the solo version of the Eisbaer, meaning it's just the main pump, res, and block unit. The same piece is also used in various AIOs by Alphacool, and there are also newer models available. It comes in a small black box, well protected by soft foam with mounting hardware to the side. The included instructions are well rounded and have complementing pictures. The kit includes mounting hardware for Intel and AMD CPUs. At an outside glance, we can see a window revealing the reservoir. The top has 3 G1/4 ports, one fill port, an outlet, and a return from the loop. Strangely enough, the 3-pin connection wire also exits to the top. Measuring a total height of around 69 mm, this unit is clearly higher than a standard CPU block, but way lower than most air coolers. The width is about 64 mm. Let's see what this is made of. Removing the 4 screws of the cold plate lets us take it off. Underneath we have a plastic flow plate, and we can also see the very fine machined heat fins. Looking inside the housing, we see the middle inlet section and the outside flow section, both separated by an inner O-ring and the large outside sealing O-ring. Now we can carefully slide up the outer housing. The rubber grommet can simply be pushed in. There are 2 wires attached to the top of the housing. These are for the logo lighting. This element does not seem to be removable. On the main body, we have a rubber piece backing the pump, probably for noise reduction. The tiny pump inside is the Alphacool DC-LT. The reservoir portion looks like it's melted to the bottom piece and seems very secure. The pump is held in place by 2 screws and a round bracket. As small as it seems, it's quite large compared to other older AIO solutions as seen in other teardown videos online. The rotor can be slid off. Truly serviceable unit here altogether. The clear reservoir shows us the flow paths. The pump intakes in the middle pushes the liquid down into the CPU block. From there the water exits to the top. The sidewalls measure in at 3.4 mm, the front has 3.6 mm, so reasonably thick. I'll get this back together and set up a small test loop so we can see the flow. As the unit contains all needed parts, I just added a radiator and a flow indicator. To be honest, filling the system was a pain in the butt, so I used an external reservoir. One of those squeeze fill bottles should do the trick though too. In the end it worked, and this is what we get at full speed, which is around 3000 RPM pump speed. The top logo only does blue on this older model. Don't like it? Well, I showed you where the wires are. The bracket has 2 halves that snap together around the CPU block. Give the CPU a good dose of that toothpaste and screw the cooler into the mounting bracket on the back of the motherboard. Which I forgot to show you. Dang it. I invited some more pumps to the party so we can compare this little guy to 2 of the most used and well-known pumps on the market, a Laing DDC and a big boy Laing D5. These pumps alone are about as big as the whole Eisbaer unit and considerably more expensive if you factor in needing a separate reservoir and CPU block with them. The D5 is an Alphacool VPP 655T variant with manual speed control. The DDC is from the, I have no idea company, but it's a DDC 1RT with 10 watts, so yeah. As these are all just test loops, I have no RPMs for you, but the flow indicator gives a good understanding of how the pumps perform. The bigger pumps had a CPU block and a reservoir added to the loop to keep things fair, from a components per loop side of things. When switching on the DDC, you can literally see it jump and ramp up to full speed. On the other side, I'm slowly turning up the D5 to full speed. This thing means serious business. Still, the Eisbaer is a good little unit that can be expanded upon, it is serviceable, and even the pump could be swapped out if needs be. So I must say I like it, especially compared to the other disposable closed loop AIOs on the market. I have further information on current pricing for these pumps in your currency in the description below, so go ahead and check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.